Hey guys, welcome to a very important video for me, which was the culmination of this season, my start in the final round of the DMP, and doing something that no one has ever done before. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Hey, the sun is shining. It's Friday, we're starting training, and I can't wait to get on the track. But first, I have to start with the gear ratios and really focus on that because I have a manual gearbox in my diesel in this beautiful car of mine, and third gear is hard to engage. So I have to drive the whole thing in one gear, and I have to perfectly adjust the gear ratios and tire pressure. So I'm about to jump in the car, and I'm curious to see what kind of shape I'm in on the track in Poznań. My dear friends, I've just finished the first training session. It's really great. Listen, I'm super excited. It feels really good. I just slightly changed the gear ratios. I almost nailed the ratios perfectly because I calculated the wheel speeds. So now it's the second training session. All I can do now is have fun and drive in pairs, since not everyone wanted to. I only wore out Naaman a little bit there, and we're off. Dear friends, I'm in LPEC. I haven't recorded lately due to lack of time. After the second training, I went to the rehearsals so I could also comment tomorrow. And honestly, the rehearsals went pretty well. But for me, it was very exhausting because my brain cuts off my breathing. Since when I'm driving and commenting, I'm really focused on that, and I can't breathe. Somehow, I just can't focus on it. And at the end of the run, I just simply start to suffocate. And generally, I'm exhausted. So I have to go and gather my strength before commenting tomorrow and the day after, as well as before driving. It's funny and nice. It's not that I'm complaining, I'm just saying how it is. So see you on the next day. Hey, my dear friends, it's a little after 6 o'clock. I can't sleep since 5, so I'm not really helping myself. This is what the view from the room looks like. I'm getting dressed, washing up, and heading to the track. By the way, I found out that I won yesterday's practice sessions, but unfortunately, there are no trophies for practice. So today, there will be some stress. There will be commentary and live commentary as well. So there's a chance for maybe not the best result, but a fairly solid one. But I'm not focused on the result, just on doing my best. We're about to jump into the first and last training session today before qualifying. I'll check what kind of shape I'm in, and it's time to start getting ready for a tough, busy day. Mega workouts. I really liked Ulbricht's chase. I set him up on the chase between 1 and 2, then he came up to me and thanked me. And he said, "Oh, thanks to you, I filled the 2 really deep." Then we had a nice run on the third one too. The switch was cool. one way, and then I couldn't see anything. I was driving blind, switched, and suddenly he grew on me because he braked hard in zone number 4. Then he braked a little more, and then I hit him, but my car stalled and I straightened out. I spoke with the judges, and they admitted it was his mistake, but advised me to practice to avoid straightening out. So I'll have to work on the brake bias so the front brakes a bit more and doesn't lose rotational speed on the rear wheels. But that's what the winter tests will be for. And right now, I'm trying to gather energy for 5 hours of commentary, plus my own driving in the qualifiers. And so it all began. First, I went to the commentary booth, where we started commenting on the semi-pro class, which lasted about 2 hours, and then we moved on to my group in the pro class. Overall, it was cool because I didn't have time to be stressed. When it was my turn, I just went out. The technical crew started preparing my car. I began putting on all my gear, got into the car, and then drove to the starting line. I'm at the starting line, there's a starter in front of me, and he'll be signaling me. The light that's waving at me, which we can see here on the left side. First, there will be 5 red lights, then the blue ones will turn on, and it'll start. We're starting. We are ready. There's Okeka. We're off. Second gear. Let's go. I'm starting in second and giving it some gas. Attention. Green light. We're off. Second gear. Third. Fourth. Initiation with the handbrake. First gear engaged. We're going to second. Second as well. We're going to third. Third is going pretty nicely. We're going to fourth. We're heading for the last clip. It pulled me in a bit, but somehow I managed to comment. Interesting how it looked, my dear maquillage. Tell me how it was with me.
It looked good. Lukasz, you probably didn't notice, but you dropped a wheel off the track. We'll see it in the replay. Huge respect to Tasiem that he managed to drive and comment live at the same time. Lukasz Tasiemski. For the first time we have such a result, 86 points, so huge respect here for Tasiem.
Lukasz, great, 86 points. Bravo!
All right, friends, what's happening? I'll keep commenting.
Take 2 quick sips of water and 2 more breaths, just like that.
Hello, everyone.
I don't know if you felt it because you asked me if you dropped a wheel off the track. Yes, but just barely.
We'll fix that in the second run, I hope. But I'm glad we managed to pull it off at all. Well, I'll tell you, we can officially say that we made it.
Yes, we made it, exactly. No one has ever managed to do something like this before, so big respect to you here, Tasiem. There's no doubt about it.
Maciek, goodbye for now. I'm off to discuss things with you.
Maybe don't say goodbye, just say see you later.
It's burning, but I hope
that somehow I'll get through. My head is swelling.
But I'm going for the second run. I have to get dressed.
And in a moment, I'll hand over to Tasiem, who's already set up at the start, and soon we'll probably switch the camera to the inside of his car as well.
Greetings from my cabin, Nissan S14 friends. Now I'll tell you this. I'm going 100% full throttle. Either I'll go off the track or it'll work. I have nothing to lose, so I'll take a risk. We're accelerating from the start, and I want a better finish. My dear friends, it's okay. We have the starting code and see the red lights on the left. We're waiting for green. I'm starting in second gear. Second. Here we go. Second. Third. Fourth. Initiation. We're going in second. Very nice. We're going in third. We're going in with a transition. It's good. It'll be fine. I'm going. Yes. Yes. I did it.
94 points in first place, Lukasz Tasiemski. I think he deserves a big, big round of applause.
94 points.
Ooh, friends, what's going on? I'm back commentating. Ouch. Hello, my friends. It's Sunday morning. What happened yesterday was really an awesome thing. I'm proud of myself that I managed to comment well and did well in the qualifications. I was so happy that I practically didn't sleep. Today, my body and my head are just exhausted. I have no idea how I'm going to handle it today. But I'm done complaining. I'm heading to the track. Ow-ha. My dear friends, I'm done with training, subtitles. I really need to wake up. I was waking up while driving. It was pretty cool. I'm riding with Victor Vetemark, who's really a top driver. But yesterday, during the qualifiers, his front shock absorbers broke. One leaked, the other got bent. At least that's what I heard. That's why he did badly in the qualifiers, and we ended up with him. But we're giving it our all and having a good time. And I have to run, because I'll be going somewhere in 3 to 4 hours, and I already have to start commenting on the semi-pro class. So I have to go, multitasking at full speed. My friends, we're done with the semi-pro class. Congratulations to Kevin Roble, who earned the champion title. Here in the back, you can see my car, so you can get a backstage look. Maciek is also here with me. He was just commenting, and he'll be my mini spotter.
Yeah, you could say that. We've got a certain topic covered here. You'll see for yourselves, but it's definitely going to be interesting and engaging. I don't really like that expression, though. We're making history.
And my friends, here backstage, I'll show you how this car is packed with equipment. Here we have the antenna, the transmitter for sound and video installed. We have a camera that's pointed at my cockpit. And here we have the Bolero, the little earpiece that I put under my helmet. And this thing digs into my head so much that, well, during the adrenaline rush, I don't feel it. But it really presses in. And here, I already have my helmet. So the whole car is ready for the start. Right, Madzia? Yes, we're moving. 3, 4, initiation. We're going for 2. 1 was good. 2 as well. Now we're switching to 3. I went in really deep. Now I'm mostly following the line. We're switching on the straight. I can't see in there. It's smoky. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Unfortunately, I think I zeroed out.
I'm a bit numb, but I'll finish it. We're going after him with a switch. Switch, and again I can't see anything. What's going on? My dear friends, I greet you. I'm furious about the first run, that I went off with 2 wheels. I haven't done that even once this weekend. And now I was just driving blindly. I messed up the last switch in the seconds, and I just went off.
Let's give a round of applause for Tassiem and Victor W.T. Marek. You're heading into a tiebreaker, gentlemen, so one more time, applause for Tassiem. Listen, you have to go back to the paddock now. You need to change your tires.
I can't see inside. It's so smoky. It wasn't like this during practice. Blues rags are on the way, and I just lowered it now since it was much higher before. All right, ma'am, say yes. Yes, tons. Tire pressure, tons.
1, 2, you have it like this now.
My dear friends, something was open at the back and lifted, since the crew had been installing things earlier and got scattered. The fireproof wall at the back was protecting me, but smoke was getting into the cabin through it. I hope that's it. Listen, the smoke was detected at the back while the equipment was being hammered. I had the hatch open, but it overheated, or I lost the foot brake. What's happening? I have the handbrake, and without the foot brake, I have to drive the whole route. Oh dear God, this is a drift. First gear, second gear, third gear. I'm driving without the foot brake. I still can't see anything. I'm driving without the foot brake.
Victor Vetemark spun out before the finish line and will likely be disqualified.
Let's go. I can't see anything. Give me a chance.
Not Victor Vetemark, though, so what wasn't stressing us out interesting in that case?
Well, when it comes to their runs as leaders, those runs were almost identical, but the difference in scoring was only about the situation when the drivers were in the back. And here Victor Vetemark did better, meaning he reacted much more flexibly and stayed closer to Łukasz Taziemski, who was making mistakes. However, Łukasz, clearly after Vetemark's mistake, got lost in the smoke. And unfortunately, until the end of the track, he was no longer able to keep up the fight, and that ultimately affected the result.
All right, friends, I'm leaving because the judges are calling me.
They had a work by Kuba Kroll, and we saw his performance here too.
And basically, I had a little talk with the race director and the entire PZMOT board because I created a danger by driving without brakes. Basically, it all blew over because I understood their side. But I also explained that as an athlete, even if I have to ride on one wheel, I'll always go to the end, because we were doing something for the first time and there was a lot of confusion related to it, meaning commenting and driving. We'll have to draw conclusions for the future so that situations like this just don't happen again.
Listen, unfortunately, Łukasz was eliminated by a brake line failure, which unfortunately here found a tank. Here it is, we've got it, it's right here. The brake fluid leaked out, so he just had to get out of there somehow. That was only with the handbrake, unfortunately, and without a working brake in this sport, it's just not possible.
And thank you to those who made it this far. That means you watch my videos from start to finish, and that gives me even more motivation to make more interesting and better content for you. Well, all that's left for me is to give you a virtual high five, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.